Meanwhile, the agriculture sector is calling for the Transnet strike to be resolved quickly. It says the strike is hampering its fresh produce market and could potentially lead to job losses. Agri SA is currently hosting its annual agriculture conference in Pretoria. Jaco Minnaar, president of Agri SA, says the sector is being affected by failing infrastructure and is deeply concerned about the current wage dispute at freight parastatal Transnet. Our reporter Katlego Legodi has more for us.
Issues within the agricultural sector have come under the spotlight today at Agri SA's annual conference. This is where captains of the industries, even emerging farmers and role players in the sector have gathered in Pretoria for this day to really thresh out issues that are affecting this sector. This is where we saw Minister Jaco Minnaar, the Minister of Agriculture, deliver a keynote address on behalf of government and President Cyril Ramaphosa. She touched on issues that really are pertaining to the challenges where the sector is concerned. Transnet is the elephant in the room. Eskom is also one of those issues. The issue of land is also one of those issues that were in the spotlight here, and also the challenges, the geopolitical challenges that are abroad tending to affect this sector. But I'm going to bring into the conversation now the CEO of Agri SA, who'll just join us to just let us in really on what we can expect here today. We see that farmers are in high spirits, various sectors, multiple stakeholders are here today. There are going to be panel sessions as well, where the issues of agriculture are concerned. Maybe just let us in on really what this conference is aiming to achieve in gathering all of these people from the sectors.
I think what we need to do at this Congress is to convey the message of agriculture firstly, convey our challenges, but also then seek solutions. How can we deal with the problems that we have currently? I think we've got a lot of solutions already and put them on the table, but collaborate together with the whole industry and other role players in agriculture to make sure that we can continue to produce, be sustainable in agriculture, but also make sure that we have food security in South Africa.
This is a sector that really has not been spared in terms of the challenges of the day, and some of the farmers have been in the receiving end, trying by all means to keep up with some of these challenges. Maybe just break them down for us. What are those challenges that have affected the sector, and what have been the work of just trying by all means to address some of these challenges?
I think agriculture has been the shining light throughout the COVID era and has really kept the country afloat. And I think on that we want to build forward. The challenges that we currently face is pretty much the same challenges in the rest of the country. The load shedding is really influencing us a lot. Farmers are struggling to irrigate in this hot and warm weather that we currently have. Farmers are struggling to irrigate their crops. The manufacturing processes are struggling to keep up. Normally they have 24-hour shifts. At this moment they can only manufacture about 16 to 18 hours depending on the load shedding stage. So that's really affecting that and that side. The infrastructure is a big problem. Harvest that's not running at capacity. The current strike is really a very negative thing for agriculture. Our deteriorating roads, especially in the rural areas. And then we talk about crime. Crime is certainly a contentious issue in South Africa, and I think everybody experiences it daily, but more so in the farming communities where we are spatially far apart, and we are more vulnerable just because of that. So these are some of the issues that we dealt with. I think the expropriation bill is causing some uncertainty in the farming sector as well, and that speaks to property rights. We firmly believe that property rights is really needed in South Africa. Everybody, whether you own a farm or whether you own a house or a RDP house, you need the property rights of that. That will enable you to get capital, to develop more and to grow more, and that's firmly why we believe that needs to be addressed as soon as possible.